meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez.
Thanks for staying with Channel 5 News Sunday morning. 9:24 this morning, and the weather, as far as those rain chances are concerned, is pretty quiet and a lot of cloud cover. This is all about to change. By this afternoon, it's going to be a horse of a different color as far as that weather is concerned. Now, early this morning, we're talking very early this morning, it was a different feel, mainly at the coast of Willacy County, and that's because there it is, a couple of showers started to pop up. Very isolated thunderstorms this morning, and those isolated thunderstorms very fast moving. Any rain that you saw last night was going to be very fast moving because it was ahead of a cold front. Now, temperatures, even behind that front, very warm. 80 degrees in Brownsville, 80 in Weslaco, 81 in McAllen, and 77 in Harlingen. That dew point still sitting relatively high at around 74 degrees, so we're still extremely muggy. For the rest of the day, expect very hot conditions. By noon, hitting around 86 degrees, partly cloudy skies. I think we stay partly cloudy until around 1 p.m. That's when the cloud cover really starts to break up, and then sunny skies by 4 p.m. We get the brightening of the sky, and we heat up in a big way, hitting around 98 degrees. And a lot of places, it's going to feel like you're in the triple digits because the humidity, even though that dry air starts to filter in, does not go away. So let's check out future track. Another front starts to come through. Now this front extremely weak, and when the front is extremely weak like this, it's not going to cool us down much. It gives us a little bit of a break from the humidity, but by 5 p.m. it's through most of the valley. By 9 it is completely through the valley. Now this front turns into a warm front, heads right back up north. So we don't get any cool down as far as this next front coming through. We do, again, get the break from the humidity for just a little while. We get the dry air, but once it becomes a warm front, that's all over with. That warm front continues to have southeasterly winds come in. Those southeasterly winds, that increases the Gulf moisture, that increases the low-level moisture. That's where we get the humidity from. So this morning, around a 10% chance of rain, and then we are dry by the later part of this morning into the early part of the afternoon. We're dry tomorrow, dry on Tuesday. Really, the next rain chance doesn't come back until Friday. And check out these high temperatures. We are in the 90s throughout the board. High of around 96 tomorrow. Again, slight cool down with that weak cold front, but 96 to 93, that's not much of a cool down at all. That cold front turns right back into a warm front, increases the cloud cover, and the humidity increases. Your overnight lows stay in the 70s, and by Friday, that's when the next front comes through. This front a little bit stronger than the one tomorrow. That's going to increase those rain chances, and that gives us a slightly better cool down than the one on Monday. High of around 96 is a forecasted high on Friday, 91 on Saturday. So it's not a huge cool down, but I'd take it at this point because we are going to be in the upper 90s and it's going to feel like summer. So we're going to continue tracking those high temperatures for you, and that's your First Warn 5 forecast.